What's going on, everybody? Iconic Wally here, and I gotta let you guys know something. I think some of you know, but I got Disc is Unreadable, and I wish I could show you a picture of what it did, but I have the disc, not exactly right in front of me, but I could pull it out of my drawer and show you. But this is the second disc it sent to me, and I think a few people know exactly what I'm talking about. But sometimes you'll hear this like really gnarly grinding noise, like in your disc when you're playing, and apparently, if you move your Xbox while it's playing, your disc will get dislodged from the holder or whatever, and it'll just basically rape your disc. Like your disc will just be destroyed. And there's like three little line circles around it, and I was just like, wow. So it's happening. It happened to me today, actually, or yesterday, depending on whenever this video comes out. I was in the middle of a scrim, and we were playing, I guess, like a pickup team or an all-star team. I don't know, whatever. Just a group of guys, pretty good players. And in the middle of the game, I hear rung, 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 and I'm like, oh crap. So, and it says disc unreadable. I pull my disc out, and I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to get back in. So that was unfortunate. But the cool thing was too is that I really didn't want to play in that scrim either, so I kind of lucked out. I mean, it sucks that I'll go down a disc, but there's been a lot of people in the community that have offered to help me out with that, and I really appreciate that. But I'm not really looking for handouts, especially with everything that's been going on. I just want to kind of like get through this whole period of nonsense and BS, kind of without help, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm not a big person on accepting help. Donations are one thing. You know, I will accept donations and be like, okay, there's nothing I can do about that, because that's a person donating their money. And there was like one forceful donation where I asked Rame to give me money, and I was like, I said, bro, if you give me $50 right now, I will pay you back eventually. And that eventually is until I die. It's from the point he paid me until the day that I last draw breath on Earth. I think that's the time frame I have to pay him back. So depending on how I'm going and how much I rage, it's probably about 10 years, I'd say. So I got about 10 years to pay him back. It's not a big deal, but he's cool about it. He does hash me about it. You know, he's always saying, I just worked this last Saturday to work off the debt I paid to Wally. You know, giving me crap. But I appreciate it. I really do it. And all the donations out there, if I don't say it enough, I really do appreciate it. You guys are 90% of the reason I'll do this. You guys are 90% of the reason that I came back to do commentaries in the first place after YouTube went down. And without you guys and your guys' support for me and my team and everything that we've been doing in the past months, it wouldn't be for, I wouldn't sit here and do this. I think I still would, kind of, but I wouldn't be as enthusiastic about it. But before I get into a few things, I want to let you guys know that we did start our Iconic Youngblood team, and we had our first like get-together session, group therapy session, whatever you want to call it, this Saturday or Sunday, actually, last Sunday, which would be whenever this video will probably get out. Today is Monday, so it was yesterday. So we had our first group therapy session, and if you guys want to get in on that, please let me know. This is the last week I'm accepting people in on it. Basically, the way it works, you got to send me a message, and you guys send me a friend request. And if you send me a friend request and a message, just be like, hey, look, I'm looking to play on that Youngbloods team. We just want to get some competitive experience. Basically, me and Triggs are going to run it, and I know what that sounds like. It doesn't really sound too great of leadership, but Triggs is a pretty good guy. He knows more about battle. He's a better player than I am. He knows more, and I think that I can give a lot of teams or a lot of players some kind of map knowledge. Can't really teach you how to be a better player in Gunscope because I don't have too much of that, but I can teach you definitely map knowledge, positioning, when to push, that kind of things, call outs. Generic kind of, this is how you play 5v5s. And basically what we're doing with it is I'm probably going to take about 6 or 7 of those players that basically play together the best, not the best 6 or 7 players, but the 6 or 7 players with the best chemistry, and turn them into a 5s team. Not really under the Iconic name, because that one kind of got thrown down by the team, but I'm not going to like sit there and be like, well, since I can't do what I want to do, I'm going to give up on it. I'm pretty much just going to support that team as much as possible. But what I really want to do is make that into its own 5s team and kind of let that 5s team, go out there and do their thing. So I'll be asking them to play pretty much the Iconic team, everybody out there. I don't really care about winning or losing at this point. I know the guys in there just want to get better and have a good time. And Battlefield 3, as far as competition goes, it's pretty much winding down. This is the point where you'll see a lot of pickup teams, a lot of all-star teams, just players to get together that just want to play. And there's a lot of less continuity with certain teams, certain players, which is completely cool, and I understand that. I might bitch about all-star teams and how much I don't like them, but this late in the game, it's not really that big of a deal, because when you think about it, a lot of teams, you can look at us and kind of say we're kind of an all-star team too. We did just kind of pick up the remaining players that we're teamless or we're looking for teams, and just say, hey, you can come play for us, throw the Iconic name on, that kind of stuff. And it's been a pretty good experience. We have had some rough edges, of course. If anyone's noticed, the roster has changed recently, and that is a design oversight on my end, and we all came to the agreement. It was a unanimous decision to get rid of some guys. It's unfortunate. I don't like getting rid of people, but it has to be said. I'm not just going to sweep it on the rug, say nothing happened. But we wish those players the best, as always. They're great guys. Everybody who plays on this team, if they leave at some point or for whatever reason they get let go, we don't hold or harbor any ill will towards them. We just say, hey, look, you're great players, but you don't really work with the guys. That's kind of pretty much how this team works in a sense. You got to work well with the players, and for whatever reason, you got to be good. Now, I know some of you are going to be like, well, why am I on the team? But for whatever reason, I think I'm kept around because I'm the butt of the joke, something. I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty much the gist of it. But I figured I'd let you guys know a few other things. I recently shaved my beard because I had to go to a funeral, and for all those you guys who know, my aunt did recently pass away, and it is a pretty rough point because I've never seen anyone close to me kind of go away, so it's kind of a rough point. That's why I'm really not doing videos lately. But all you guys being supportive in the channel, understanding why I gotta leave every 15 minutes or so to help out my aunt, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate that support. It means a lot to me to hear from you guys saying, you guys have been for me, and I don't know most of you guys, so it is kind of interesting. Just I don't know how I would take it, but it is a truly humbling experience, and I do appreciate all your guys' support. But that's pretty much will do it for me. I just thought I'd let you guys know why I shaved my beard. Because I know a lot of people come for the beard. I love to stream my full-blown raging beard all times. But I will definitely be getting back into commentaries. I'm probably definitely going to get a Battlefield 3 disc within the week because I do have to run practices on Saturdays or Sundays with the Youngbloods team, and I don't want to not be there for those guys. So don't know if I'll be playing during the week, but by this weekend I will definitely be playing Battlefield 3 again, streaming it for you guys. In the meantime, check out the channels. I will have them all linked. Check out our Twitter if you guys haven't already. It means a lot to me. Twitter is just there for us to communicate with you guys, of course, and show up those streams. I'll have all the stream feeds linked below, and the community team and the Youngblood team will also be linked if you guys want to check it in the description. As always, I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the footage. I got a little bit of BC2 in there. I might throw some more BC2 in there, and I've been thinking about, and bear with me on this one, but I'm thinking about picking up Medal of Honor Warfighter again and potentially just throwing some pub footage in there. I don't know what you guys think of that. Let me know if you want to see some more Medal of Honor footage. I kind of want to do it, to be honest. But that'll do it for me. I know you guys only seen Metro, but this is old Battlefield 3 footage that I didn't use, so I thought I'd throw it in there with some BC2 footage that I got a little bit earlier today. So as always, I love you guys. Check out the other streams while I'm not streaming, and of course check them out if I'm streaming anyway. Check out our Twitter if you guys have the chance, and I will hopefully be on this weekend. I want to be on this weekend to get back in there with the community. But as always, I love you guys, and I will see you guys pretty soon. All right, peace.